Joining us now to talk more about the drama and the intrigue is Florida Congressman Mike Haridopolos. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming on.
My pleasure. Thanks, John.
So you heard Kilmeny's wrap of everything going on. What do you think? You think this is going to get to the president's desk by his July 4th deadline?
That's what I want to see. We promised the American public that we'd reduce taxes, we'd secure the border, and we'd get this country moving again. And the one big, beautiful bill will do just that. I think you're going to see the economy absolutely take off, and people have confidence again that they know what their tax rate will be, whether it be an individual or a business owner. And that's a really important thing because people need certainty and stability, which has not existed in Washington, D.C. for the last 4 years.
So a press release from the White House today also saying that no tax on Social Security is a reality in the one big, beautiful bill. How big of a win would that be for the American people, and how does it really break down to the typical American family?
Well, what I love about this bill is that the people who are getting a tax cut are the people who have actually earned it. These are people not only earning Social Security by working their entire life, but people who earn their tips, earn their overtime. These are people who are really making America work every day, but were sadly left behind the last 4 years with higher food, rent, and gasoline prices. And so the president campaigned on this. And isn't it refreshing that a president actually backs up his campaign promises? That's why I ran for Congress. We want to get this country moving again. We want to reward people for good behavior as opposed to bad behavior. And if a person wants to come to this country, we want them to come here legally, not illegally. It's just a common sense bill. I'm really proud of the effort they put forth. And I think the president will be signing this on the dotted line by July 4th as we get ready to move this economy absolutely forward.
So the two big issues that the president was elected on, as you well know, the economy and the border security. He is fulfilling that promise to go after, to detain, and get out of here violent, illegal migrants or anybody who came here illegally and that has remained here illegally. As a Florida congressman, I got to get your thoughts about the so-called alligator Alcatraz, which is down here in South Florida, in the Everglades. You were probably watching, I don't know, you're so busy, maybe you didn't see the news conference and the round table, but the president, is there in the Everglades. He may be coming back now. Dade Collier Training and Transition Airport said it was a brilliant choice for this detention facility. There could be another one. A reporter from Jacksonville talked about one in northern Florida. I want to get your thoughts. Was this a brilliant choice? Do you agree with the president? Do you think this will do the job? And do you think that other states will start constructing similar type of facilities based on what's being done here in Florida?
Well, to me, it's common sense. If you talk to the ICE officials the last 4 years, every time they went to arrest somebody, they let them go, or they couldn't keep them detained in local jails. And so in Florida, we saw problems. If you remember when Ron DeSantis was confronted with Hurricane Ian, he quickly built those bridges right back up. No delays whatsoever. We get things done in Florida. We make use of certain facilities that already exist, and we get things done. We are a state that actually believes in enforcing the laws, not allowing for simple things like these illegal immigration cities. They're wrong. And we want to make sure that these sanctuary cities are the way of the past. And that we send a strong message, not just to people here, but around the world. If you want to come to the United States of America, play by the rules. Don't cut in line over people who are here legally and waited, in some cases, a decade to come in here legally. We need highly productive people who want to be a part of the American dream, not prey on the American system. That's why President Trump and Ron DeSantis did the right thing today, making use of a facility that was underutilized to make sure we send a strong message. If you're here illegally, there is a penalty, and we're going to reward good behavior.
So President Trump and also Secretary Noem they were asked about a segment that CNN ran yesterday, essentially doxing ICE agents. Here was the moment that he was asked this morning alongside Secretary Noem about that and possible prosecution of CNN. I want to play this clip and then I want to get your thoughts real quick, sir.
Terry, CNN yesterday pushed an app that lets you track where ICE agents are. Tom Homan was saying that perhaps CNN should be prosecuted for that. As obstruction of law enforcement. Your response?
Yeah, we're working with the Department of Justice to see if we can prosecute them for that, because what they're doing is actively encouraging people to avoid law enforcement activities, operations, and we're going to actually go after them and prosecute them with the partnership of PAM if we can, because what they're doing, we believe, is illegal.
So, Congressman, what do you think about that? His administration going after CNN. We already saw, his pushback to CBS and Paramount, in 60 Minutes, and that seems to have worked. They seem to be backing off now. Is this the right play, though, by the president and the secretary?
Look, the president has been the victim of the most wicked witch hunt in American history. He was almost put in jail over this ridiculous witch hunt. And he is fighting back. He's telling the media, do your job. Actually tell the truth. Don't try to be the story. Report the story of what's actually going on. This is what we're chasing right now in the media, that we're finally turning around. I appreciate questions like yours where you're asking just the facts. Let the people decide what's best as opposed to editorialize everything. In Florida, that's how we do business. I'm glad to see the president is moving in that direction. And CNN, watch out. You'll probably lose the next lawsuit because the president is a winner.
Yeah, not only editorializing, but pushing a specific agenda and narrative as well. Congressman Mike Haridopolos, and boy, things have changed since I got into the media 20 years ago. I'm dating myself here, but good Lord, man, oh man. Congressman, good to see you. Always appreciate your insight. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for your time. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. So the Justice